What's been making a lot of headlines recently is Tim Cook, who's the Apple CEO, as I'm sure most people know, has just done a big promo tour in China. And I love how the posts underneath this is like, oh, he just happened to bump into this famous celebrity in China.
Yes.
And then like went for lunch as if it was a natural thing. Obviously, it's all set up. But never mind that. He went there to open a new Apple store. And we're going to see a little bit about that in a minute. But the fun part is, of course, that there he is in Shanghai with The Sky Don't Lie. Look at that disgusting air. You cannot escape that. This is heavy promotion. This is state media. This is everything. But please, look at the sky.
It's just, by the way, if you're new here, you have to understand why we always point out the pollution in these photos/videos is because China keeps telling everyone that they've solved pollution.
Yes, that they're like leader in green energy and solar and wind farms and all that. If that's true, why is the air quality so abysmal?
So we just wanted to do an update. Every time we do a Sky Don't Lie, we want to show the AQI, which is the air quality index of that area.
So at that point, it was unhealthy. But this is the forecast for this coming weekend.
So for all of you in Shanghai on Sunday, get ready for a 204 to a 240, which is deeply unhealthy, dangerous,
very,
hazardous.
very, very unhealthy. Dude, the other day, like Google tells you your AQI or whatever?
Yeah.
I've got that Google Smart thing. I looked and it was like 6.
Yeah. Makes sense.
It was like 6. I'm like, I've never seen such a low number.
Yeah.
But in Shanghai, though, 240 on the weekend.
And it gets up to 400 sometimes.
Absolutely. Anyway, just want to point this out. There's a reason why we do the Sky Don't Lie thing is because it doesn't lie. And as much propaganda as China puts out about being clean and green and all this kind of stuff, you cannot mask the fact that the sky is always polluted in all of their propaganda.
So every time you see it, by the way, every time you see something like this on social media and you have a chance for a hashtag.
Hashtag The Sky Don't Lie.
Hashtag The Sky Don't Lie with the photo. And then people can see, well, it's not. They haven't figured it out. And again, I get that countries, especially developing countries, have to deal with pollution. I understand that. But the biggest problem I have is the two-faced nature of it.
Try to pretend.
To lead the world in green technology. And you have leaders in the American government and like different governments around the world that are like, China's really like a go-getter. They're number one in green technology innovation and stuff. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
They're not at all. It's the most polluted country in the world.
Yeah, take a look at it's a sunny day. You can see the sun on the road.
That's what we're used to seeing.
Yeah,
by the way.
it's a sunny day, but look at how bad the visibility is. And that's because of pollution. It's not fog or something like that. And you can tell by just going and looking at the AQI data.
Yeah, it's right out there, right? You can check anywhere in the whole country.
Yeah, exactly. So
anyway, get ready for a great weekend in Shanghai.
Stay indoors. Turn on your air purifier. Wear your masks.
Which you must have.
So because of this Apple Store thing in Shanghai, you had huge crowds of people.
Yeah.
They all wanted to line up. They want to see Tim Cook. They want to buy a new iPhone. They want to buy a new Apple product. It's just what happens in China. Yeah. And there's nothing wrong with that.
No.
Okay? But, of course, you have this awful situation where the government has been pushing this nationalist attitude.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, if you support a foreign company, somehow you're an enemy of China. Why are you not buying local, Huawei or whatever? So this auntie came out, and we could give them a loose translation.
So she's yelling at this guy in the line.
In line at the Apple Store, right?
And all these young people are fairly reasonable, right?
Yeah.
She's like, you worship foreign stuff, right? And he's like, what are you talking about? I don't worship foreign stuff. I just buy what I want to buy.
Yeah.
Right? I just buy the goods I want to buy. So she's just screaming. She's like, you just like that foreign stuff, right? He's like, why do you think Shanghai is such a bustling place? And he's implying, it's because foreign investment, it's because it's an international place.
It's an international city.
She's in here in Shanghai screaming about how, don't support foreign stuff.
Yeah.
She doesn't even know what a CEO is.
Yo CEO.
He's talking about Tim Cook.
Mother.
That Tim Cook has to go to Beijing to have a meeting and stuff.
Yeah.
He's saying like it's welcomed by the government. It's not like some foreign entity, right?
It's like your CEO's mom.
But she doesn't.
she said.
She doesn't know what a
Yeah.
CEO is. She that's the one thing she doesn't understand. So
Yeah.
she totally just swore
just goes,
about
yeah.
你知道苹果每年为中国带来多少就业率吗？
但是我又不需要，
不需要就业是吧？中国
不需要。
就业率低啊。我们有
So she's saying China doesn't need this international.
Doesn't need
stuff,
Apple.
Doesn't need
She's
foreign
talking
stuff.
about Apple products. Doesn't need. Just buy.
He says we have Huawei.
Yeah, we have our own Huawei.
华为，我们有自己的华为，我们有自己的华为，请那边，我们有那
He says go over there and do Huawei.
Yeah, exactly.
Go,
yeah, go over
like,
there.
Go over there.
Yeah.
没有华为，凭什么请啊？
那边华为那边。
This is what brainwashing.
我为什么要买欧洲买苹果店？
你不用买啊。
我为什么管不着啊？太累，花着鲜血的鲜力的血。
Anyway, this could go on for ages. It's an argument here.
Yeah. I like how it ends though.
Yeah.
So let's play it up till it ends.
做着被累的事，店开在这里，我就是这么说，难道不可以
Here's
吗
how it ends.
牛逼！
Yeah.
Neil B. That means like awesome. Everyone's just being sarcastic,
Yes.
like cheering her off, saying she's awesome. Just so she goes
Yeah.
away.
Exactly. They're all like, yeah, well done. Yes, we agree. You're excellent. Wonderful.
Isn't that
So she
great?
leaves,
Though?
yeah.
It shows you how much, especially in young people, especially in Shanghai, when you saw during the anti-government protests, how much very, very clear understanding there is about how things work in China.
Yeah.
These are not stupid people.
No, of course not.
They know what the government does.
She is. She's just, you know.
She's brainwashed.
Absolutely brainwashed. And I hate this whole like blood and soil nonsense that they do.
Yeah.
Like she's like, you know, the way she's going on is like, you are literally a traitor if you don't buy our Huawei products.
Right.
What
Because
are you
she's
doing?
been told that.
What are you doing supporting an American company?
Yeah.
It's dumb because they don't really understand how much that supports the Chinese economy.
Sure.
Apple is such a big boost to the Chinese economy.
And
It's
they-
all
they
made
said that.
there.
They said that.
Yeah.
You know how much business Apple brings
It's
to us.
literally all made there.
Yeah.
The shops there, the staff that are, you know,
Don't need it.
like all the people that are hired by Apple in China to build the phones and the iPads and
That's
stuff.
lost on
It's like
nationalists. Lost.
so much. Apple contributes so much to China's, you know, economy. But no, you're an enemy if you buy their product. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Anyway.
你一说什么东西啊你？
Yeah, get out of here. Get out of here.
You said your piece.
Yeah, get out of here.
I love the young people are just like lol. They're so tired of these crap.
I'm so tired of it too. I'm going to fast forward her out of here.
Nice,
Okay,
yeah.
you know how they've been trying to find Japanese symbology in like that Nongfu spring water that we showed last time?
Yeah.
Well, let's just drop this in there. Huawei, look at the Huawei. You can actually break it down. It kind of looks like the imperial Japanese flag.
Actually,
which,
the reason I put this in here was to counter the IE that's
Yeah.
screaming saying you should buy
Yes.
a Huawei. Ooh, I don't know about
also
that.
part of their logo kind of looks like Mount Fuji.
It does.
Wow.
The
Maybe
land of the
Huawei
rising
is
sun.
Japanese after all.
Is that the imperial sun in Mount Fuji? Ooh,
That's
Huawei.
kind of Huawei. Better watch out.
You know, as funny as that is, because it's clearly parody.
Yeah.
The more you look at it, the more you believe. I want to believe that this is a psyop.
From now on, I'm going to say Huawei is just the imperial
I'm
Japanese
just gonna say
flag.
Huawei's Japanese. I love the continued slip. Human death spiral. Oh no, it's true.
You got to be pretty drunk for this to happen, by the way. Trying to zoom in.
He's trying to chug it, but it just went full on. He's like, wake up. He falls back to sleep. Then he wakes up. Then he falls back to sleep. Then he wakes up.
He just ate a
one of my
tissue.
favorites.
Can almost see it. When I take a breath, you fill up my lungs.